We're taking a look at college football's biggest programs through the eyes of recruiting, and that is why Amy Campbell is here. Let's start with Clemson, obviously. Amy, how is their 2018 recruiting class looking?
Well, they're coming off a national championship, so this is the time to capitalize on that. They're ranked number 16 in the country, but Clemson fans don't need to be concerned. There's only 11 commits in this class right now. They want to sign about 20, so there's a lot of room for them to grow.
Let's talk about some signees and then some targets. Who is already signed up to be a Clemson Tiger?
Well, there are some guys that Clemson should really be excited about, Maggie. The first one is Trevor Lawrence. He's a 5-star quarterback, and with hair like that, you have to be good at football.
Yes.
And this dude is absolutely that. He is an alpha among alphas, can really sling the ball, a quick release, incredibly smart guy, and a guy that other people will follow. Could be the best overall prospect in the country. Another big 5-star to watch for Clemson fans. They've got a defensive end in XAVIER Thomas, who is an absolute freak of nature. Another 5-star. He's got that mean streak that you want on the defensive line, but he's a really smart guy, very, very technically sound. A lot for Clemson fans to look forward to with him as well.
Who are they targeting if it's not defensive line and quarterback?
Well, they want to sign a lot of offensive linemen in this class. That's one of the biggest areas of focus, and so they're going after a guy out of Georgia. Jamari Sawyer is one of the top offensive linemen in the nation. He is a mean guy on the offensive line. Again, that mean streak that you're looking for in the trenches. They're fighting the Bulldogs for him, so that's going to be a tough battle to watch down the stretch. Ohio State might get in there as well. You never want to rule out Urban Meyer when it comes to a recruiting battle, so he's definitely one to watch. Another guy, we know Clemson loves those electric playmakers, those wide receivers. They are in it for Justin Ross out of Alabama. It's going to be tough to get him away from Nick Saban. Again, Nick Saban usually has his pick of the litter, and this guy is definitely interested in the Crimson Tide as well as Auburn, but it's going to be tough to get him out of the state. However, one fun fact about him, at the opening camp in Oregon where they get all the big national guys together, he was on a 7-on-7 team with Trevor Lawrence. They've already got that chemistry going, so that's going to be a big help for Clemson with this guy.
But let's widen this thing out a little bit and just talk about philosophy, because in the past, Dabo Swinney hasn't always come up with the #1 recruiting class, yet he's built them into national champions. How?
Well, in the last 5 years, like you said, they've signed only one top 10 class. That does not happen if you want to win. The last 10 national champions, I went back and looked, their 3 signing classes before winning a title, almost all top 10. There's only 2 instances where that did not happen. And so Clemson's doing it their own way. Dabo Swinney, they've got that coaching stability, but he's got his system. He's fitting players right into those molds. If they're not getting those 5 stars, that's okay. They haven't done it before. They're still winning titles. I love to think about what they've done at the wide receiver position, just reloading guys that are basically clones of each other. They lost Mike Williams. They lost Artavis Scott. They've got Deion Kane. They've got Ray McCloud. They just signed a Mike Williams clone in T. Higgins. He's going to be so fun to watch. By the way, I cannot wait for him. And then Amari Rodgers is Artavis Scott 2.0 again. So they are getting it done by being who they are, and it's working for them.
Amy Campbell getting us up to speed on all the latest with recruiting, and happy to be Clemson if you are. They have one of the best classes they've ever had.
Yeah, this could be their best class ever. They've got the room to grow. So it'll be fun to watch to signing day.
Exciting. Amy, thank you.
Thanks, Maggie.